Welcome, folks, to the ultimate superhero showdown. Today, we are delving into the age-old classic debate of who's the better superhero. The guy who wears his underwear on the inside or the guy who wears it on the outside. I'm talking about the Batman versus Superman, folks. Look, I must say the debate outcome is as clear as the bat signal in the bottom snatch fair.
Only on cloudy days, I guess.
Batman. He's the true hero. He embodies the triumph of human willpower and intellect over godlike abilities. His tactical prowess and indomitable spirit make him the ultimate symbol of justice, and therefore Justice League.
Oh, please. Batman's just a brooding billionaire with parental issues and some shitty gadgets that don't work half the time. Superman's got super strength, super muscles, super speed. Heck, he's basically a walking Swiss Army knife of Swiss powers.
Trumpy, Barry's brain surpasses Super's brawn any day. He's the Dark Knight, a master strategist, and a symbol of resilience. My dad used to have this expression when he used to say, Superman may have the powers, but Batman rules the towers.
Come on, Joe. Superman can fly, shoot lasers from his eyes, and he's faster than a speeding bullet. What's Batman gonna do? Throw a batarang? By the time the batarang hits its target, and if it does, Superman is already chilling on his bike, having crushed his entire enemy fleet, while Batman stuck in traffic in his Batmobile.
Trumpy, your arguments are as flimsy as your hair.
Is that so?
Batman's complexity and moral ambiguity make him a far more intriguing character than the Boy Scout in blue tights and a red bikini.
Does this chap even get out of Gotham's dreary streets? By the time we're in hell, Superman's already circled the Earth a million times, saving kittens and stopping raw meteors down. How else do you think you would sit here enjoying a humdrum existence?
Oh boy. He seemed to be overlooking a crucial aspect that Batman operates in the shadows, utilizing stealth and deception. His ability to manipulate and control a situation without being seen is simply unparalleled.
Is your guy afraid of the light, or can he only afford to fight crime part-time?
Let's not talk about affordability here now, shall we? Bruce Wayne is so rich that he uses $100 bills to wipe his ass off when he runs out of toilet paper. His bathrooms are fancier than your just imagined heaven aboard. He would buy your entire casino empire, golf courses, luxury resorts in a snack. Batman's bank account makes your billions look like a pocket change at a 9-year-old's lemonade stand. Why do I need to even say this when everybody knows it? Like, he has a butler for a butler and a servant for a servant. Don't be surprised if his taxes surpass the combined earnings of your entire city. That is enough to fund a moon colony, by the way. Seriously, being rich is one thing, and being Batman rich, that's a whole other level of ridiculousness that cannot be ridiculed even in a non-ridiculous way.
Okay, blah. Maybe so, Batfleck. We all know Batsy has a bulging bank account. But Superman's powers are unmatched. With his godlike powers, he can sneeze and level a city. Needless to say, he could end the fight in seconds if he wanted to. Or microseconds. Or even milliseconds, to be precise.
That may sound like a wet dream of every fanatic superhero kid, but I assure you that Batman wouldn't go down without a fight. He'd find a way to turn the tables on Superman.
Pure hogwash. It's like sending a toddler to fight Mike Tyson in his prime. How on earth would he do that?
The beauty of the unknown puppy dog. If I knew that, wouldn't I be the Dark Knight himself, Superman? He'd probably lure Superman into a kryptonite-lined jungle gym and then the details might get a little dark. Batman's not just a hero. He's a baller. And taller as well. He's a man who stares death in the face and smirks. A man who's got more tricks up his sleeve than a magician on caffeinated steroids. A man who stared down empires, outwitted geniuses, and faced down monsters that would curdle him. If brains were biceps, Batman would be bench pressing skyscrapers. He's one who's trained himself to the peak of human condition, and hence, the unequivocal, the undebatable, the undisputed, and the unquestionable winner of this laughable one-sided stupid fight. Super Poopa. Does that even sink into your tiny little brain cells?
Spare me the theatrics, chum. We all know it's a pine train filled by nothing but hot air, which probably might be your own fart. Let's not reduce this to a superhero's man-down for the 6 o'clock news. It's time to cut through the fake news and comic book politics and jump to the real conclusion that Superman is the greatest of all. The being forged in the fires of a dying star. The sheer behemoth. The literal god among mortals. And let me tell you, people who know me know that I know a thing or two about greatness. And that's primarily why my judgments are meticulously flawless, Batcave. Superman represents the best of us, my fellow. His powers are as real as the crazy wrinkles on your flaccid forehead. You see, he's an immigrant, adopted by hardworking American parents, and that's why he's more American than your entire lineage combined. Maybe one day if Batman wears MAGA kid, then we'll talk about him. But let's not get carried away by fairy tales for now. And I'm not even starting on the startling journalistic prowess of Clark Kent. He's got the class, the style, the charisma, and he's got the best human hair that even Tommy Cruise daydreams of.
Oh dear. Another Superman fantasy fiction fueled by a sugary breakfast cereal. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I also appreciate your stupidity. Your silly humor does more harm to your credibility than a toddler in a china shop. But again, I wonder when was the last time you sounded credible anyway. This whole Clark Kent thing, this farm guy who undoes himself, puts on some shady naughty glasses, and suddenly he's not a super anymore. Tell me if that's not stupid. When I saw the meme,
And who told you you aren't Mr. Stable Genius? Or else why would a sane human being become your mortal guy who has too much time and money on his hands against a literal god? Superman's punch is enough to end this fight, even before you open your mouth. You know, sometimes you just need a good old-fashioned punch to the face, like the one you so richly deserve right now.
the hubris of the defeated. This is where I would draw the line. This is where the debate concludes, and so I'll take that as a win for Batman.
In your brains, pal, Superman, though you are a timid superhero, but you gotta admit that the real winner here is your all-time favorite president, which is, of course, me.